The Glove and the Lions by Leigh Hunt. Multiple choice questions. Who was the king in the poem? King Henry, King Edward, King Francis, King Louis, King Francis. What sport did King Francis love? Jousting, lion fighting, hunting, archery. Lion fighting. Who sat amongst the nobles? Count de Lorge. A priest. A knight. A peasant. Count de Lorge. What did the lady drop to test the count's love? A rose. A glove. A handkerchief. A ring. A glove. What did the lions do? Roared and fought. Slept. Played. Ran away. Roared and fought. Who commented, "Faith, gentlemen, we're better here than there"? Count de Lorge. The lady. King Francis. A nobleman. King Francis. How did the count respond after retrieving the glove? He gave it back to the lady gently. He threw it in her face. He kept it as a token. He dropped it again. He threw it in her face. What did the king say after the count threw the glove? Rightly done. How dare you? Very brave. You fool. Rightly done. What did the king believe the lady's act was motivated by? Love. Vanity. Bravery. Fear. Vanity. What did the king do after witnessing the event? Laughed. Left his seat. Praised the count. Punished the lady. Left his seat. What was the atmosphere in the pit when the lions fought? Peaceful. Thunderous smother. Eerie silence. Lively and cheerful. Thunderous smother. How did the count retrieve the glove? Slowly and carefully. By fighting the lions. Quickly leaping among the lions. By distracting the lions. Quickly leaping among the lions. What kind of eyes did the lady have? Sad and teary. Sharp and bright. Dark and mysterious. Calm and serene. Sharp and bright. What is the tone of the king's remark? Rightly done. Sarcastic. Approving. Indifferent. Disappointed. Approving. What theme does the poem explore? War and peace. The conflict between love and vanity. The power of nature. The importance of friendship. The conflict between love and vanity. What does the lady's smile suggest when she drops the glove? Fear. Confidence. Anger. Nervousness. Confidence. What was the king's initial reaction to the fight? Terrified. Amused. Indifferent. Engaged. Engaged. The count's action of throwing the glove back suggests he felt grateful. Offended. Honored. Afraid. Offended. What literary device is used in "With horrid laughing jaws"? Simile. Alliteration. Personification. Metaphor. Personification. Which character trait does the lady most likely exhibit? Humility. Vanity. Courage. Patience. Vanity. Which poetic technique is employed in the line "Valor and love, and a king above, and the royal beasts below"? Assonance. Enjambment. Parallelism. Irony. Parallelism. What can be inferred about the Count's feelings towards the lady at the end of the poem? He despises her. He admires her courage. He is indifferent to her. He still loves her deeply. He despises her. What is the underlying message of the poem? Bravery should be tested in dangerous situations. True love does not require dangerous proof. Nobility lies in taking risks. Kings are always right. True love does not require dangerous proof. The use of rightly done by the king signifies what about his perception? Disapproval of the lady's test. Admiration for the Count's bravery. Satisfaction with the spectacle. Respect for tradition. Disapproval of the lady's test. What does the phrase, "a wind went with their paws," symbolize? The swiftness of the lions. The ferocity of the battle. The calm before the storm. The unpredictability of nature. The ferocity of the battle. Which line best illustrates the theme of the poem? Valor and love, and a king above, and the royal beasts below. He has regained his place, then through the glove, but not with love. No love, quoth he, but vanity, sets love a task like that. Faith, gentlemen, we're better here than there. No love, quoth he, but vanity, sets love a task like that. The phrase, right in the lady's face, implies what about the Count's feelings? Disrespect and anger. Fear and anxiety. Love and affection. Pity and regret. Disrespect and anger. What is the significance of the lions in the poem? They symbolize the uncontrollable nature of love. They are a distraction from the main plot. They represent the dangers of testing love. They are a metaphor for royal power. They represent the dangers of testing love. How does the structure of the poem contribute to its meaning? It reflects the chaotic nature of the events. It emphasizes the contrast between nobility and savagery. It mirrors the internal conflict of the Count. It showcases the unpredictability of love. It emphasizes the contrast between nobility and savagery. What does the king's final action symbolize? His authority over all. His understanding of true love. His detachment from the spectacle. His indifference to the lady's feelings. His understanding of true love. In the line, King Francis was a hearty king, and loved a royal sport, what does the word, hearty, suggest about King Francis? Weak. Generous. Cheerful and robust. Cruel. Cheerful and robust. What does the phrase, with horrid laughing jaws, from the line, ramped and roared the lions, with horrid laughing jaws, suggest about the lions? They were playful. They were frightening. They were tired. They were indifferent. They were frightening. In the line, valor and love, and a king above, and the royal beasts below, what literary device is most prominent? Metaphor. Alliteration. Parallelism. Personification. Parallelism. What is the meaning of, till all the pit with sand and manure was in a thunderous smother? The lions were resting. The fight caused chaos and dust. The audience was cheering loudly. The arena was peaceful. The fight caused chaos and dust. What does the lady smile in the line, then looked at him and smiled indicate about her intentions? She was nervous. She was confident. She was afraid. She was bored. She was confident. In the quote, "I'll drop my glove, to prove his love, great glory will be mine," what is the lady's primary motivation? Love. Vanity. Fear. Bravery. Vanity. How does the Count react to the lady's test in the line, then through the glove, but not with love, right in the lady's face? He expresses his affection. He shows his anger. He tries to please her. He is indifferent. He shows his anger. In the line "By God," said Francis, "rightly done." What does the phrase, "rightly done," reflect about King Francis' view of the situation? Approval of the lady's test. Disgust with the Count. Approval of the Count's action. Indifference to the event. Approval of the Count's action. The line "No love," quoth he, "but vanity," sets love a task like that suggests what theme of the poem? The foolishness of pride. The power of true love. The nobility of bravery. The strength of loyalty. The foolishness of pride. In the line "A wind went with their paws," what does wind symbolize? The speed of the lion's movement. The calmness of the lions. The sound of the lion's roar. The anger of the lions. The speed of the lion's movement. What does the line "The leap was quick, return was quick, he has regained his place" reveal about the Count? His cowardice. His hesitation. His agility and bravery. His fear of the lions. His agility and bravery. In the line "King, ladies, lovers, all look on, the occasion is divine," what does the word "divine" suggest about the event? Ordinary. Frightening. Sacred and perfect. Unimportant. Sacred and perfect. The phrase "with wallowing might and stifled roar" suggests what about the lions? They were playful. They were exhausted. They were powerful and struggling. They were calm. They were powerful and struggling. In the line "The bloody foam above the bars came whisking through the air," what imagery is being evoked? Peaceful nature. A violent and dangerous scene. A royal banquet. A quiet evening. A violent and dangerous scene. What does the phrase "he surely would do wondrous things to show his love of me" reveal about the lady's expectation of the Count? She doubts his love. She expects him to be brave. She believes he will fail. She is indifferent to him. She expects him to be brave.